Hi, I'm Jimmy from the Skokie Public Library, and today I'll be introducing you to the embroidery machine. In the studio, we offer a Janome Memory Craft 500e Embroidery machine. This machine can embroider words, monograms, or simple custom designs. In the studio, we have a learning guide available to help you learn how to use a licensed embroidery software to convert simple art images into embroidery files. For this demonstration, we will embroider a word using the computer that is built into the machine. To turn the machine on, you can use the power switch on the right-hand side. There's also a stylus within the side that you can use. After you turn on the machine, you will see this screen. Press OK and wait for the machine to move to its home position. If you see the Resume Last Pattern pop up, you can press the X button. You will now see the home screen of the machine. To start, press the Grid button. Then, at the bottom left, press the hoop icon and select SQ14. This is the hoop size we have available in the studio. It will also say SQ14 at the top of the screen. If you see a different hoop size, repeat this process until it reads SQ14. If you press the Home button in the upper right-hand corner, you will see this screen. Press the ABC icon to add a text box. At the top left corner of the screen, press on the AA icon to see the font options. You can choose any of the top 3 fonts: Gothic, Script, or Cheltenham. If you press the right arrow at the bottom of the screen, you can choose a 2-letter or 3-letter monogram. For this demonstration, we're going to use the Gothic font. Once you select your font, you can choose between medium, small, and large for your font size. We will use medium. You can also choose between capital and lowercase letters. We will type out the word studio in capital and lowercase letters. Once you have typed out your word, you can press OK. Next, you will see your text box on the grid. You can move or adjust your text box in a few different ways. You can press on it and drag it around, or use the arrows towards the bottom of the screen. There are also some icons towards the middle of the screen that will allow you to make small changes to your design. If you press the Copy icon, it will make a copy of your design. It will be copied right on top of the original. If you want to delete anything from the grid, you can press the Trash Can icon. The Resize icon can be used to decrease or increase the size of your design by 20%. First, we will decrease it to 80%. Then, we will increase it to 120% and leave it at this size by pressing OK. If you press the right arrow, you can access more options. Next is the Rotate icon. If you press on it, you'll be able to rotate your design by 45-degree increments or 1-degree increments. And it tells you your degrees here. For this project, we will keep it at 0 degrees and press OK. These 2 icons are not commonly used, but they will flip your design vertically or horizontally. Next is the kerning icon. This will give you a few options. First, you could put your text on a curve. Here's the text on a curve going up and on a curve going down. You can also change the space between the letters. You can increase it with the up arrow or decrease it with the down arrow. For this demo, we will not change the kerning. If you want to perfectly center your design, press the right arrow 2 more times. You can press the centering icon to ensure your design is moved to the center of the grid. Once you are happy with your design, press the OK button. You will see the Keep Hands Clear notification. Press OK, and then the machine will move into the correct position. Once the design has moved into place, press OK 1 more time, and then you will see your design on this screen. It will show you your design in the center. It will show you how many colors your project will have. This project only has one color. It will tell you how long your project will take. In this case, 4 minutes. It will also tell you how many stitches your project will have. This project has 1,411 stitches. Next, we will hoop the stabilizer and attach the materials. For this, you will need the SQ14 hoop, a glue stick, stabilizer, which is a required paper-like fabric that is available in the studio, and the material that you would like to embroider. You can bring your own materials or use fabric that we have available in the studio. First, you're going to take your SQ14 hoop and remove the top part. Next, place your stabilizer over the SQ14 hoop. Then, put the top part back and pinch it into place. Once you are done, it will be very drum-like. If you need to slightly increase the tension, you can use the hex screw at the bottom. Next, take your glue stick and smear it on the stabilizer, and then place your fabric over the glued area so that it sticks. You have now hooped your material. Once you have chosen an embroidery thread color, remove the clear cap and place it on the spool holder at the top of the machine. Hold the thread with one hand while you thread with the other. The thread will go behind the silver and the white, down from right to left, bring it back up from right to left. It is very important that you bring it around the silver clip, bring it back down, and then there are 2 hooks right in front of the needle. The first hook is here. The second is right above the needle. Cut the tip of the thread so that it is not frayed, and thread it through the eye of the needle and pull it to the left. We have magnifying glasses in the studio to help with this process. The bobbin will already be threaded by studio staff and will always consist of white thread. Once you have hooped your design and threaded the machine, you can take your hooped fabric, slide it under the presser foot, pinch the black cube, gently push and line the hoop with the silver buffers, and then let go. You have now attached your hoop to the arm of the machine. Next, to put the presser foot down, reach through the machine. Behind is the presser foot lever that you can bring down. Then, if you are ready, you can press start. Then, after a few seconds, press the same button to stop the machine, trim away the excess thread, and press start again. Once the machine has finished embroidering, reach through the machine and bring the presser foot up. Pinch the black cube and slide it to the left and down so that the hoop comes off the machine. You do not need to cut the thread. After the project is complete, the machine will do this automatically. To remove your item from the hoop, move it to the edge of the table and push it up from the bottom of the hoop. Remove both the top and the bottom of the hoop. Then, you can turn over your project and tear away the stabilizer from the back. Once you are done with the machine, you can turn it off and you are done. Next time you're at the library, stop by the studio and learn to use the embroidery machine.